I'm just gonna start it off because I'll save mine for tomorrow because I can only cry for like once this week. Forward. So my speech tomorrow is going to be long. I'm letting y'all know because I'm going to cry out all the way through it. Okay. I just want to thank everybody for coming. This was Debbie's deal, and I didn't know what she did, and it was amazing. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. And I'm going to turn this over to her and have her come up and talk for a minute. Debbie. Real quick, just a quick toast to what everything she did. She worked on this for months and months. We had art night for the last several weeks. Art class. I hated it in school, and I remember why. And but I hope you enjoyed all the little subtleties. The food was amazing. So cheers to Debbie. And, I'm going to let her talk now because
Debbie, you must speak.
and then we'll take it from there.
I can't believe he just put me on the spot like that.
This obviously was all for Courtney and Beau. She's just amazing, and she's like a daughter. We've enjoyed some great times. She's like a really good friend to me as well, and she's been around for what, 7 years now?
8 years.
8 years? Is
We
that
raised her to put 7 last year.
Yes. We've enjoyed dress fittings and shopping and just all of the wonderful things that we do for weddings. And I'm just glad that she's going to be a part of our family. And I know that Beau adores her. Oh, look at her. And he does. I just never have seen him so smitten, and he just loves her. And I'm so glad she's a part of our family. And I've met her grandparents and her friends all from Keystone, and it's just been amazing. So glad it's here. And looking forward to babies and big lives.
Margaret eats a baby.
Hey, Debbie, make sure it's a little girl baby.
I think that Beau deserves like 4 little girls just like Courtney. That would be quite awesome to have little girls as awesome as Parker. So, I don't know, who's next?
I'll go ahead and speak. Beau's middle brother. And where do I start here? Up, down the road, and $1 because you're hot. in the Sunny's parking lot. You know, us Sheridans maybe sometimes are known as rude and crude and kind of just out to have a good time. And she was preparing before she got to come and be involved with the family. So,
Brad, tell about the story of how you met Brandon, but way before
that's
she
Brandon's.
met Beau.
I don't talk to you. So I get a crazy phone call one day from my mother that says, "You won't believe this, Beau's little high school girlfriend knows Brandon." I'm like, what? So Brandon was part of a church rock band, and happens to be in a little town in Keystone Heights, Florida, where this little cute blonde-haired girl went to church. So her and I guess Beau start dating in high school and happened to go to my mom's office. Years later. Goes to my mom's office and says, without even knowing who Brandon is, sees Brandon's picture and asks, "Is that Brandon?"
Well, Megan's gonna go. Alright, well, I've known Courtney forever because Mindy, my sister, and Courtney have been friends for A long time. 20 years. Since they were really little. And Courtney has been like my bigger sister, and along with Mindy. And if I couldn't get to Mindy fast enough, Courtney would be the first person I'd go to. And she came home, he sat with me, and told me she met this guy named Beau, and she's like, he's the one.
He's hot.
Yeah, and I finally met Beau, and he always ragged on Mindy for being a Yankee, and every time he talked, he used his hands, and I was like, he's just like us because he uses his hands, and I knew he was one of Courtney, and Beau, I'm really looking forward to getting closer to y'all and spending more time, but I'm really happy for y'all. It's only been 10 years since I had the same wrapping paper ever since
Brandon was only all about the American camera. She probably used it.
Same, it's actually probably the same. You ripped it now, but you can't use it again.
Great, Beau, we can't lose.
Knife?
Parker's like,
older than me, called one day and said, yeah, you know, I got up there and, you know, I went out with this guy and I thought, well, he's not like Beau. He doesn't talk like Beau and he's not good enough. And so obviously we were so happy when we decided to be together. But I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but that was the funniest thing.
because you were all clean, right?
So I know they are going to be blessed with a wonderful life, and we're so thankful to be joining this family and friends, and we're looking forward to tomorrow. And I'm not going to cry this
Either.
Yeah, right. You guys are gonna be crying constantly.
I will be. I'm not gonna lie. I already went.
You're my tripod. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I've been called that
He
before,
asked
but
you
I
nice. I'm trying to do it.
I've known Beau, you know, pretty good, and then we went to Bahamas, and Beau was on a boat where they worked you pretty hard, and he would come down our boat and hang out and have a couple cocktails and unwind, and we became really good friends. We used to, you know, get a little wild over there, have some good times.
Take the bikes off the dock.
Yeah, jump bikes off the docks, everything you're not supposed to do. What you can do in the Bahamas. And, you know, Beau, it's the one fish that you've always wanted to keep, and it just means a bunch to you. And, you know.
We usually just pay for the other one.
Yeah. See, usually you make money on your killfish. This one, you pay out big time. So, but, you know, you guys are good friends, and I wish you a lifetime happiness, and, you know, so, there you go.
I'm not doing well with this team.
Very much irritated. I will never share it now.
Scales towards Debbie. And as everybody knows, they can be a little overpowering.
No.
Yes, they can. And Beau and I have a very unique, loving, feisty relationship. Love/hate relationship. Because everyone knows me and I have a very smart mouth. And Beau has a very smart mouth.
It's not smart. It just comes out of it.
One of us is usually right.
Usually neither.
Yes. But anyways,
And I'm the one that's usually
we
right.
get along. But as you know, luck would have it, my son looks exactly like Beau's baby picture. So go figure. But
Sorry, Brandon.
I have very much enjoyed entering the family
I grew up with a sister, so I had, you know, no exposure to all of the dirty jokes and inappropriateness that I've come to really love and appreciate when I spend family time with the Sheridans.
You know it's funny, Sheridan.
It is. I like it. I like it. I've been around long enough that, you know, that seems hard to me. But, I mean, Debbie and I have just had tons of fun shopping, and I know she goes and does her things with Courtney too, but now we're just both really excited for Courtney to be part of the family, and I'm just, you know, I had one sister growing up, but I really love Courtney, and I just have, you know, loved her from the very beginning, and
She
I
never
think
cried once.
I know, but she's very perfect for Beau. She goes hunting with him, fishing
Puts
with
up with
him,
his
which
shit.
I would never do that with Raven. Seriously, not. Because who can find a girl that looks like her that goes hunting and fishing?
Come back.
And, you know, she's just very sweet, and she has a good character, and she's gonna be a great mother one day, and a great, you know, mom to my future son's cousins. I love you very much. Oh. Debbie? All right,
It took a lot of people to even make this weekend happen. We want a beautiful bride. So I'm going to start with Jay and Donna. When I first met her, I first came over to their house, saw Jay. It was just a walk by me, and I was like, oh, here we go. All I did is I saw deer mounts, camo. All I do is I had to get my foot in there and just step on his tail and say, you're going to like me. But we've got a relationship where it wasn't a girlfriend's dad, it became a friendship. We spent many times in the blind, friendship talks, many of hours on the road to Georgia talking about everything. And then you got Donna, that same thing, it wasn't just a girlfriend's mom. Became a great mom to me as well. And accidentally touched a boob in the car. Said the F word. There was so much stuff that built our relationship. It was a long story, but it was like, yeah. I want to thank my parents. All the shit I've put you through. From day one, all the other stuff I done when I was older. You guys have built a statue that I hope I stand tall for you guys. Because you stood tall for me. I could have not done any of this without them. They've just been beyond parents, but friends as well. Then I got my two brothers. Everybody's like, why do you want, how many kids do you want? I want as many as you will pump out. Well, you're crazy. It was always because I had two older ones to look up to. I feel like I would not be the man I am today if they weren't showing me magazines or books doing what they need to do to make me who I am today. But for my brothers, it's just even hard to explain what they mean to me. And then after me getting with Courtney, meeting Mindy, Leanne, those were like the only two friends I knew about in Keystone, and they've become more than just friends. We have been a sistership. I've never had sisters, but these girls have become more than just her friend. They've become mine. And then, wasn't not that long ago when you and me first started, me and Megan, and we've become good friends, and you've brought somebody now where I have another beer drinking buddy. And so through all this, I just thank everybody that's made this all happen. Thank my mom for what she's given us tonight for this beautiful dinner. And we got my boys that took me to Vegas.
And took you home. No, they brought you back.
If if it wasn't for what they put together and made happen for that whole weekend, it was killer. Phil's my best man. I can't even sit here because I don't have enough time to talk about why this kid's my man. I can go to this, from pushing you around in the cooler to fighting you in the mud and hitting you in the head with a bat. I got him this show. It didn't matter, but it pretty much when it became concrete was 4th grade when our parents were for sure that it was a terrible idea for those 2 children to be in the same class.
It was a terrible idea. To this day, it was bad.
Not just different classes.
Not different schools, we had to go to different schools in different cities.
And it was a terrible idea. Phil, for everything you've been to me and what you've always done, I can't even sit here and talk about it because it would just last all night. I love you, man, and good luck with your future. And I just want to thank everybody again for showing up this weekend, all my outside guests that have come here to enjoy this with me, and I thank you. Hope you guys enjoy your time and get together and let's do it up.
Cheers.
Cheers.